don't know if I ever told us about churches.
I don't think so.
Here in Atlanta. We wanted to buy a church out here, a building.
Oh, wow.
It cost $1 million. We said, we can't afford that because we grassroots.
Mm-hmm.
So the minister said, hey, no. We said, minister, how are you able to afford this $1 million building? He said, you go to the bank. I said, no. We went to the bank. All these bank, they say the churches have unreliable income. 1 week it may be good, next week it might be bad because it's based on donations.
Right.
He said, no. He said, Christians have a bank strictly for Christians.
Oh, wow.
So he gave us the address. Brothers go down there, and the clause is, in order to get the money funded for a church, millions of dollars, you have to teach what they want you to teach. They said to us, our church, our teaching must align with theirs. Jesus is white. December 25th,
Christmas, yeah.
the laws are done away with. I'm like, we don't teach that. You can't get no money for this then. And the churches have never revealed. That was on a that the minister told us. And we found out, whoa, there's so much ins and outs with the churches, it will shock people. I don't know if I ever told a story about the churches.
All right. I'd like to start off by saying, Barakatah Yahawah, Barakatah Yahawashi, Call Haloyam La Yahawah, Bahashem Yahawashi, Bahashem Rakak Wadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone who rule well. Blessings and salutations to the hopeful elect that's scattered abroad, the Akim and the Akwat that's listening in. Yahweh Ratazah, Lord willing that the lesson is edifying. It's the brother Shawab Omawam back at you with another lesson. And the title of this lesson is called He Is a Hireling. All right. And as we just seen this video of Nate, all right, which I stumbled across it on Instagram. All right. This shows you proof that his ass sold out, man. All right. Because basically, you know, when he was exactly saying that as long as you preaching the word of Christ and all this extra shit, you know, basically what they want you to teach, all right, you'll be able to have these rewards. You'll be able to have, you'll be able to partake in being part of that Christian bank, basically, that they were speaking of. This is pretty much why Nate went from calling on Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai onto now calling on Caesar Borgia. You see, this right here shows that he ended up following right behind them. Okay, because at the end of the day, you already know what the scriptures say. Money make you err away from the truth. Let's grab that real quick. This is First Timothy 6 and I'll start from 7. I'll start from 6. It says, but godliness with contentment is great gain. Because you got people that think, you know, being wealthy and having all this money and having all the best things of life, they think that is what godliness and being blessed is about. Okay? But godliness with contentment is great gain. Yeah, you being happy with what you have, all right, not wanting more than what you can handle, okay, and you walking in righteousness, all right, is the true great gain in this society, okay. It says, for we brought nothing into this world, and it is certain we can carry nothing out. You see all this money that people talk about on this side, man, none of that money is being brought to the kingdom. None of that money is going to roll over and transfer like it's some rollover minutes, man. All right. When this dollar falls out here, that's it. No more money. Okay. It says, and having food and raiment, let us be there with content. Okay. But they that will be rich fall into temptation and a snare. You see, when in that video, you see the hunger he had to tell that video. He was desperate to tell somebody about that. Okay? So him being desperate to talk to somebody about it was basically the same emotion he had when the time came that it was offered onto him. Okay? And he was desperate. And what did he do? He fell into temptation, and then he falls into a snare. All right? Which the true snare that you're going to fall into is for you lining up for that that Rice Krispie treat. Okay? It says, but they that be rich will be rich, fall into temptation and a snare, and into many foolish and hurtful lusts, which drown men in destruction and perdition. For the love of money is the root of all evil. See, the love of money is the root of all evil. When you put that as your God, when you make that first in your life, and that's what Americans is about. The American dream, everything's about money, money, money. Blessings has to be about money. Okay? It says, for the love of money is the root of all evil, which while some coveted after, okay, they were craving that money. They have erred from the faith, and that's why eventually you saw Nathaniel fall away from the truth and not call upon the name no more. Okay? And have pierced themselves through with many sorrows. Okay? Now, let me grab give me 1 second. I know a couple of them. This is let's grab that one. John 10th chapter. Um, this is 10 and 11 in John. It says, I am the good shepherd. The good shepherd giveth his life for the sheep. All right. YAHAWAH'S is the good shepherd. All right. He laid down his life for us to be able to, receive this knowledge, for us to be able to be cleansed from our sins. Okay. It says, but he that is an hireling and not the shepherd, whose own the sheep are not, seeth the wolf coming, and leaveth the sheep, and fleeth, and the wolf catcheth them, and scattereth the sheep. The hireling fleeth, because he is a hireling, and careth not for his sheep. Let's grab that on the NLT. It says, I am the good shepherd. The good shepherd sacrifices his life for the sheep. A hired hand will run when he sees a wolf coming. He will abandon the sheep because they don't belong to him, and he isn't their shepherd. And so the wolf attacks them and scatters the flock. The hired hand runs away because he's working only for the money and doesn't really care about the sheep. So this is why we constantly tell people, you got to get away from IUIC, man. And there's going to be people that wake up that are of the elect, that come out of these camps that are wicked as hell, man. That are not following the true doctrine of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. All right, but this hireling right here, a hireling is someone that does it for money. Okay? And that's what all these false prophets are under right now. They're all under the spell of money. Okay? So when the time comes that the real word of the true prophet comes to pass, okay, you're going to see this guy flee. You're going to see this guy nowhere to be found. Why? Because he was just there for your money. He wasn't there to teach you the truth. He wasn't there to prepare you for the battle. He wasn't there to get you ready, all right, for your salvation. He was there because he just wanted your money. All right, he will do anything by all means to get you to put that dollar in that cup. All right, let's grab this real quick. This is Micah, I believe it's in the 5th chapter. Give me 1 second. Let me do it for hire. Give me 1 second. Hold on. I know it's in Micah. Let's see if it comes up this way. There you go. Micah. Oh, Micah 3. That's what it was. Salakia. This is Micah 3 and one judgment against Israel's leaders. just want to read it up a little bit. Give me 1 second. Might as well just read the whole thing. All right. This is judgment against Israel's leaders. It says, "And I said, Hear, I pray you, O heads of Jacob, and you princes of the house of Israel. Is it not for you to know judgment? Who hate the good and love the evil, who pluck off their skin from off them, and their flesh from off their bones, who also eat the flesh of my people, and flay their skin from off them, and they break their bones and chop them in pieces, as for the pot, and as flesh within the cauldron. Then shall they cry unto the Lord Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, but he will not hear them. He will even hide his face from them at that time, as they have behaved themselves ill in their doings. Thus saith the Lord Yahweh concerning the prophets that make my people err, that bite with their teeth and cry, Peace, and he that putteth not into their mouths, they even prepare war against him." And that's the thing. You have Nathaniel, he out there trying to tell you Jacob's trouble ain't never gonna come, and he'll switch it up one day and say it is coming, and then it's not coming. All right, basically telling you, trying to put you in that spirit of like there's gonna be peace. All right, there's gonna be no peace. Okay, the Lord's gonna come with total destruction on these people, man. It says, therefore, on the 6th verse, therefore night shall be unto you, that ye shall not have a vision, and it shall be dark unto you. Yeah, because when the time comes and the destruction comes, these people are going to seek that vision of the prophet. But see, the prophet was already giving you the vision. Your ass just didn't want to listen to it. All right, you wanted to do your own thing. You wanted to lean to your own understanding. All right. It says, and it says, unto you, let me grab it from 6 again. Therefore night shall be unto you, that ye shall not have a vision, and it shall be dark unto you, that ye shall not divine. And the sun shall go down over the prophets, and the day shall be dark over them. Then shall the seers be ashamed. Yeah, these false prophets are going to be ashamed, man. And diviners confounded. Yeah, they shall all cover their lips, for there is no answer of Yahweh. It says, but truly I am, but truly I am full of power by the Spirit of the Lord Yahweh, and of judgment and of might, to declare unto Jacob his transgression, and to Israel his sin. Hear this, I pray you, ye heads of the house of Jacob, the princes of the house of Israel, that abhor judgment and pervert all equity. It says, they built up Zion with blood, and Jerusalem with iniquity. The heads thereof judge for reward, and the priests thereof teach for hire. This is the point that I wanted. The heads thereof judge for reward. Okay? Bribes. And the priests thereof teach for hire. It's all about the money out here, man. And the prophets thereof divine for money. Yet will they lean upon the Lord Yahweh? Nah, they're not leaning upon the Lord, because they're looking for that money now. And see, instead of putting money in that spiritual bank account, okay, for you to go out there and when the Lord comes back and returns, he sees that your bank account got some hefty money in it. Okay, but they want the money of this world. We want the spiritual money. They want the money of this world, the carnal money. Okay? It says, the heads thereof judge for reward, and the priests thereof teach for hire, and the prophets thereof divine for money. Yet will they lean upon the Lord? No, they're not going to lean upon the Lord. They're leaning upon their God, which is their money. And what did the Lord say? All right? Let those gods that you have chosen deliver you in the time of your affliction, in the time of trouble. Okay? It says, yet will they lean upon the Lord and say, it is not the Lord among us. None evil can come up upon us. None evil can come upon us. Therefore shall Zion for your sake be plowed as a field, and Jerusalem shall become heaps, and the mountain of the house as the high places of the forest. Okay? But Point is that these judges, all right, these priests, all right, these false prophets, they're all doing it for reward, and they're doing it for hire, for the love of money. This is why they were erred away from the faith. Okay, let's see what happened. I believe it was in Ezekiel, the 14th chapter. Yep, the idolatrous elders. All right, this is what's going to happen to you. Let me see. Yeah, I'm gonna read it from 1 through 5. Ezekiel 14, 1 through 5. And this is what's gonna happen to all you false prophets, all you that are spewing madness, all right, that are taking the word of the Lord and messing around with it, man. It says, "Then came certain of the elders of Israel unto me, and sat before me. And the word of the Lord Yahweh came unto me, saying, Son of man, these men have set up their idols in their hearts." All right, meaning that, because you could have somebody that's looking all spiritual on the outside. All right, you could have people that speaking the word properly and all that, but deep down in their spirit, in their soul, in their mind, they really not about this truth, man. There's an agenda there. They still haven't let go of the outside world. They still have that what scripture say, a little leaven leaveneth the whole lump. So they still got that little bit of leaven inside their body, man. They still got it in their mind, because everything starts in the mind. Okay, you got people that'll just they're just running through the motions, but deep down their spirit hasn't fully changed, man. Your spirit inside has to change. Okay, it says, "Son of man," back at 3, "these men have set up their idols in their hearts." And like I said, an idol doesn't have to necessarily be an actual statue, man. An idol can be, all right, you just worship and idolizing something. Some people idolize cars. Some people idolize money. Some people idolize women. Okay? So whatever it is that you're putting before Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, you are idolizing that. Okay? So it says, "These men have set up their idols in their heart," meaning the mind, "and put the stumbling block of their iniquity before their face. Should I be inquired of at all by them? Therefore speak unto them," all right, meaning the prophets is going to speak unto them, "and say unto them, Thus saith the Lord Yahweh, every man of the house of Israel that setteth up his idols in his heart, and putteth the stumbling block of his iniquity before his face, and cometh to the prophet, I will answer him that cometh according to the multitude of his idols, that I may take the house of Israel in their own heart, because they are all estranged from me through their idols." You see, they have what? They have turned away. They have pushed themselves farther and farther away from Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, because they are into their idols, man. All right, they love their abominations. Okay. Matter of fact, let me jump to 9 real quick. It says, "And if the prophet be deceived when he has spoken a thing, I, the Lord Yahweh, have deceived that prophet, and I will stretch out my hand upon him, and will destroy him from the midst of my people Israel." You see? So the Lord is what puts the lying spirit on these prophets to be reprobates and false prophets at the end of the day. That's why I said you are to fear Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, man, because you can get that spirit put on you at any time, man. And if the Lord don't have mercy on you, He's gonna leave you there. Okay? Because sometimes the Lord will use somebody for a moment, all right, and He's not gonna destroy him. He actually a man of the Lord, but he might be used with a lying spirit at that moment for a reason. All right, remember the Lord said, "My thoughts are not your thoughts, my ways are not your ways." So you don't know what the Lord is really setting it up for. Okay, but we got to be careful, man. All right, but let me go back to that video one more time. All right. Just to play it one more time. Like I said, it shows you that this devil was on it, boy. He took the loophole. He took the loophole right there. What the hell is it now? Oh, there it is. Wrong one. Down more right here.
I don't know if I ever told a story about the churches.
I don't think so.
Hey, we wanted to buy a church out here, a building.
Oh, wow.
It cost $1 million. We said, we can't afford that because we grassroots. So the minister said, hey, no. We said, minister, how are you able to afford this $1 million building? He said, you go to the bank. I said, no. We went to the bank. All these they say the churches have unreliable income because 1 week it may be good, next week it might be bad because it's based on donations.
Right.
He said, no. He said, Christians have a bank strictly for Christians.
Oh, wow.
That's the crazy part, that they have an actual bank strictly for Christians. They ain't got no bank for the people of YAHAWAH'S. They ain't got no bank for anything that got to do with the truth. But for some bullshit, they got a bank for that. For you to lie to your people and continually keep them in confusion, yeah, we got a bank for that.
Let's go down there, and the clause is, in order to get the money funded for a church, millions of dollars, you have to teach what they want you to teach.
See? They want you to teach what they want you to teach. Okay? That's that 501c3 charter, man. All right? As long as you preach false religion, all right? Religion, period, and not true sound doctrine of YAHAWAH'S, you will get paid on this side all day long. All right? And to prove it, hold on. To prove it even more, how much from IUIC? Okay, hold on. I can't do it like that. How much does Nate make from IUIC? Yeah, see? And this is proof that he took the bag. His net worth, all right, is literally 250 million a year. Bishop Nathaniel is a businessman You see, he's not a man of the Lord. He's not a prophet. All right, he's a businessman and the founder of Israel United in Christ. He has accumulated a great fortune through his business ventures as well as his role as the head of the church. He ain't no head of no church. He ain't no man of the church, man. He ain't no man of YAHAWAH'S. Okay? It says Bishop Nathaniel is a highly respected figure in the Christian community and his net worth reflects his success. Today, we are going to know about Bishop Nathaniel's net worth, age, height, weight, wife, and many more hidden information. Bishop Nathaniel Networth is a well-known businessman and the founder of IUIC. He has estimated net worth of $150 million. And I did a video a while back. He had made in 2023 alone, I think it was 250,000. Let me see, is it in here or was it in a different? Yeah, it might have been in a different article. But just to hear 150 million, that proves the point right there. You see? This devil's all about making money. There's nothing that he's doing to bring you salvation, man. He's not teaching you about Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, man. He's just telling you, come join me. Yeah, especially the men. The men, they just think it's cool as hell to have purple and gold and look so part of a huge group. All right, when the Lord is not dealing with the multitude of men, man. The Lord is not dealing with any of those that are filled with multitudes of people. Okay, the Lord is dealing with a very small remnant. Okay, but yeah, that's pretty much the point. All right, this devil is a hireling. He's always going to be a hireling, and if you're listening to him or you're following him, you're going to be misled and you're going to be led to the slaughter, man. Okay. So, hey, with that being said, Lord willing that the lesson was edifying. So, with that being said, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahushai, Kol Haloyim La Yahweh, Bahashem Yahushai, Bahashem Rakak Kodash. Double honors to the elders and apostles, great millstone who rule well. Blessings and salutations to the hopeful elect that scattered abroad. The Akim and the Akwat that's listening in. Yahweh Ratazah, Lord willing that the lesson was edifying. To the next one, Shalom, Yahweh Bahashem Yahushai, Barakatah.